Yo, I just recently made a list of my favorite songs from 2023 where I made caricatures of each of the artists. So today I'm going to walk you through the steps of how to do a caricature in this style and show you how I can match the likeness of the actual person to the caricature. Alright, so the design that we're going to be working with today is this Larry June caricature. This was probably my favorite design out of the 5 that I made. So I'll just walk you through the steps of how I went about creating it. Whenever I'm making a character that's based off an actual person, I like to get some reference photos. So for Larry June, I got these 2 pictures. We're gonna copy this hat, and I like these glasses that he was wearing in this photo, so we're gonna use those as well. So let's just drag this one over and we can recreate it over here on the right side. I have my color palette here. This is the skin tone that we're gonna be using, this light brown. So we'll grab that. And as always, we'll start off with the head. So we're gonna just do a circle right here, option drag down a second circle like this, and we can select both and go over to your Pathfinder tool and you can unite. Now go zoom in here and you can grab this point and this point with your direct select tool, that's A on your keyboard, and just curve these out as much as they can, and you get this kind of peanut shape. So that's the shape of the head right there. Next we can do the ears, which is just a circle right here. You can hit Command Shift left bracket to send that to the back. And then what we will do is zoom in and draw another little oval right here, and we'll make it a little bit darker. Like that. And then draw another curved line like this. And this will be the original skin color. So take this shape, and your ear shape, group them together, Command G, and then send them back again, Command Shift left bracket. Now just make some adjustments if you need. Let's make this shape just a little bit bigger. Alright, that's good for the ear. And we can option drag this one over this way. Go up to Object, Transform, Reflect, Vertical, and there's our other ear. Next we can do the beard. So we'll start off with the dark outline color, and using your pen tool, start right about here and make a curved line like this. Go to about the middle of the face and you'll make a curve like this. And what we're gonna do is actually just go straight down, bring it back up around this way, and we can Command C with the head shape selected, and then Command Shift V to place a new one on top. Select that one and your new beard shape and hit intersect. So now we have this one, we can make it black or purple. And we're just gonna basically mirror it to the other side. Object, Transform, Reflect. And then make sure it's just lined up perfectly. Like that. And we can combine those two together with this tool right here, Unite. And then we can actually just adjust these points if we need to. Let's send this one out a little bit. And then we have this little divot right here in the top of the mustache. So what we can do for that is add a point right here, add a point right there. With your direct select tool, just bring this one down a little bit. And hold Option while your pen tool is selected, and this little V shape will come up. That'll get rid of the curves on the anchor for you. Alright, so next we can do the nose, which is just using the pencil tool. Draw a little half circle like this. Draw the bottom like that. And then again, we can mirror this to the other side. Object, Transform, Reflect. And then put that one right behind there. Let's group all of those together, Command G, and then we can make it a little bit bigger. And make sure it's nice and centered. Put that right above the mustache. Right there, that looks good. And we can make adjustments later if we need to. Next, let's do the eyes. So that's just a circle right here. We're gonna grab our white and then we will make a rectangle on top. So hit M on your keyboard, or you can go right here and just cover up the bottom half of the circle. Select both and then intersect on your Pathfinder tool. Then Command C, Command Shift V to copy a new half circle on top, and that'll be our pupil. We can make that one black. And we'll just add a small line here with the pen tool. Zoom in real close. Add a couple circles for highlights that are white. Like that. All right, cool. Now let's just select all of the eye elements. Command G to group them together, and then we can resize it. Make another duplicate over here, reflect it. Let's actually reflect these highlight circles back so they're facing the same way. Like that. There's our eyes. All right, next I'll show you how I did these glasses. We'll just start off with a regular oval like this and make that one yellow. You can swap the fill and stroke and then just get rid of this fill. Then go ahead and get your oval centered around the eye. And what we're gonna do is Command C with that oval, Command Shift V to make a duplicate, and then we'll make that white. So with your eyedropper tool, just grab the white. We don't need a stroke on that one. And send that behind the yellow stroke, and then we'll select both. So select the yellow outline and then select the fill, group them together, and then double click. So now you have the fill right here and the stroke right here, but they're separate. So then we can make the opacity of the fill a little bit lighter. So we'll do like 30%, and that gives the lens of the glass a see-through look, but the actual frame of the glass is not see-through. So make sure those are grouped together with Command G, and then we can just drag another one over this way. For the middle frame, we'll do another oval like this, and then just delete this bottom point. Now let's do the frames. So we'll do again with the yellow stroke, going this way with a straight line and the pen tool, straight down on top of the ear. And we can just go double click on this point, and then we're just gonna make a line following the shape of the ear like this. And then with your eyedropper tool, just select the ear so that we have the purple outline. And get rid of the fill, and then group these together. Again, we'll copy it over to the other side, transform, reflect. So there's our glasses. Next, let's just do the eyebrows. So that's just pencil tool. We're gonna select this purple and then just draw it out. And that can go behind the glasses. So Command left bracket until you get behind the glasses. Make another one up here, transform, reflect. All right, cool. Now let's do the mouth. So this pink color of the lips isn't in my color palette. I actually pulled it straight from this picture. So what we can do is just make an extra little circle here. a temporary color for your color palette and just find a little color that you like. It's kind of like a pink salmon-y color. Copy that hex code, Command C, and then with your eyedropper tool, go ahead and just select any of these colors from your color palette, and then go back to the fill and then Command V to paste in the color that you just grabbed. So now we have this pink color right here that we can use for the lips. Go right to the middle and then kind of curve it up like this. Delete that anchor. Then from right here, we're gonna do a straight line this way and then dip it down right in the middle. Bring it back up to right about there. And then go here. And then these 3 points, 1, 2, 3, select those with your direct select tool, A on your keyboard, and just curve them a little bit like that. Now we can just make this a little bit taller. And for the bottom lip, we'll just start right here, bring it right to the middle, curve it out, and go right on top of the other one and Command left bracket to send it behind. Select both, group them together, Command G, and then let's just resize them a little bit. Then I have this little shadow right here, so we can just go into this group, double click, and just make that little shape with the pen tool. Holding down Shift, you can drag it out straight like this, and then bring it back up. Follow it along the bottom like that, and then we'll just make this a little bit darker. And get rid of the stroke. Now select this bottom lip shape, Command C, Command Shift V, and then get rid of the fill. And then we'll select the bottom, all the elements of the bottom lip like this, and then send them to the back like that. So there's our mouth. We're going to add another shape underneath the mouth, which is like basically the skin that's showing. So we'll just add a circle right here and make that skin color. Eyedropper tool right here. Send it behind your mouth. With this circle selected, grab your pen tool with P on your keyboard, hover over this top anchor right here, and this little minus sign will come up, and just delete that top point. Now let's grab this bottom point down here, and we'll stretch it out so it's a little bit wider, like that. And let's just drag these points up to the corner of the mouth and turn the angle out a little bit, like that. Cool, last thing we need is this last section of the beard right here. So what we'll do is just use the pen tool again, make a little curve, curve it out like that, bring it down this way, add a point right here on top of the circle, and then we'll curve it back up like this. And just make that purple and send it behind the mouth, but in front of the skin color. Then we can just adjust the points. We'll actually have it curving out a little bit as it gets to the lip. Let's actually add a point right here, and then we can curve it out as it gets to the lip, like that. All right, that's looking good for the face. Last thing we have to do is do the hat. So for this bucket hat, I actually went and traced over the top of this reference photo. So I'll show you how to do that. I'm using the pencil tool, and we need to bring the fidelity down to right here in the middle. So that's double clicking on your pencil tool will give you the fidelity options. Leave it right in the middle. And We're gonna roughly go over this shape here. This is such an irregular shape, it doesn't really matter too much if it's perfect. So I'm gonna go like that, bring it down. And then we'll make that green. We're gonna do another shape following this line right here. Again, this shape doesn't need to be perfect at all. And then we're gonna hide this right behind the first shape. So do it right on top, and then Command left bracket, we'll send it behind, and we'll give it a little bit of a darker green. And for our last shape, we'll use this green again. Follow the outline like this. And then Command left bracket to send it behind. And last but not least, we have the back of the hat. So we'll just go like this, bring it around. And then make sure it's hidden behind the green shapes up top. So that one can just be the dark purple color. So Command, left bracket, left bracket, left bracket. That's gonna go behind everything. So select all of those, bring it on over here, and we can group these top three green shapes together, Command G, and then this one can go Command Shift left bracket to send it behind. Now select your green group and your purple shape at the same time, and we can kind of place it on top like this, resize it. We can make it a little bit wider actually, like this. I probably made it a little bit more wavy than it needed to be, but that's all right. It just gives it a little bit more character, I think. Make sure these points line up on the side of the hat. Then we can just add these last little details that you see right here. It's just a line in a circle, and then a little bit of an overlapping line right here, which we'll get to last. So we'll just let's actually add it to the group of green shapes. Just kind of do a little squiggle right there like that, and then L on your keyboard for a circle to add this little detail. And then over here, let's just add an extra point right here, and we're gonna curve this up and bring this anchor in so it's straight, and we'll bring down a line like this. That just makes it look like it's kind of overlapping, gives it a little bit of depth. One thing I think we need to do is bring this face up a little bit, so it's kind of like he's looking up, sort of like that. So what we can do is bring the nose up on top of the glasses, Command Shift right bracket to bring it to front. And then let's bring this mouth, this shape, and this shape. We're gonna bring them up this way. And we'll bring the mustache, we'll bring the beard shape up too. So with your direct select tool, A on your keyboard, select these top points right here, and we can just drag it up like this. Then let's just make this a little bit wider. All right, that's cool. I think the last thing we need to do is just add this little sparkle. So for that, we can just go in here, make sure your pencil tool is back on the smoothest fidelity. With the white fill, just go like this. And make adjustments as needed, of course, like always. Alright, so those are the steps to making a character based off of an actual person. This is a great way for picking up new character traits that you can use on your own characters that you're making from scratch. When you're basing it off of an actual human, you might come up with some new ideas that you wouldn't have thought of on your own. So if you're ever struggling with ideas, go ahead and just find a celebrity that you like, a musician that you like, and create a character out of them. So if you guys have any questions or suggestions on celebrities that I should do next, leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.